So Apple just dropped the iPhone 17 lineup along with the iPhone Air. And naturally, the big question on everyone's mind is, should you buy now or hold out for the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max? I mean, is it really worth waiting a whole year? Well, leaks and early reports are already giving us some clues, and honestly, the iPhone 18 could bring some pretty exciting upgrades. Apple doesn't just build one iPhone and then figure out the next one after release. They're always years ahead, testing ideas, working on prototypes, and refining features. Just think back to the early 2000s. They were working on the iPad before the first iPhone even came out. Same thing with the Vision Pro. Tim Cook admitted it was in development for almost a decade before launch. So, yeah, it's no surprise that leaks about the iPhone 18 are already floating around. Let's talk about what might actually change. First up, Dynamic Island. Rumors say it could shrink by about a third thanks to next-gen Face ID sensors that are smaller and more efficient. That means less of a chunk at the top of your screen and more room for content. Don't expect fully hidden Face ID under the display just yet. That's probably still a generation or two away. But a smaller Dynamic Island is still a win. Next, Apple might be spicing things up with the back design. Instead of the plain glass we've had for a while, leaks suggest a translucent look. Imagine being able to see parts of the MagSafe coil and some of the internal components. It wouldn't be totally clear like an old iMac, but it'd give your phone a unique identity compared to the iPhone 17. Definitely a conversation starter. Another change? The camera control button that first showed up on the iPhone 16. Apparently, Apple is reworking it to give pro photographers more flexibility. No one knows the exact details yet, but considering how much Apple is pushing the iPhone as a pro-level camera, this could be a pretty big deal. Speaking of cameras, the main 48-megapixel sensor is rumored to get a huge upgrade, real variable aperture. Not the digital trickery we see now, but an actual mechanical system that lets in more or less light, similar to what a DSLR does. That means better low-light shots, more natural depth of field, and overall more control. Pair that with an improved camera button and suddenly the iPhone is looking like a legit camera replacement. Power-wise, the iPhone 18 Pro is expected to debut the A20 Pro chip built on a 2-nanometer process. Translation: faster, more efficient, and better battery life. Sure, smaller chips usually run hotter, but with vapor chamber cooling already in the iPhone 17 Pro, Apple should have that covered. And finally, let's talk about connectivity. Apple might ditch Qualcomm entirely in favor of their own C2 modem chip. That would mean faster, more efficient 5G with even less battery drain. Combine that with the new A20 chip, and you've got a phone that's not just faster, but smarter about power use. So those are 6 of the biggest rumored upgrades for the iPhone 18 Pro lineup. A smaller Dynamic Island, a translucent design, a redesigned camera button, variable aperture camera tech, the A20 Pro chip, and Apple's new modem. Now the real question is, do you grab the iPhone 17 now or wait it out? Some of these changes sound exciting, but the 17 is already a powerhouse. Personally, I think it depends on whether you care more about design and camera features or just want the latest iPhone right now. What about you? Would you wait for the 18? Or are you already eyeing the 17 Pro Max? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I'm curious what you guys think. And hey, if you want to keep up with all the latest Apple leaks and news, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'll keep you posted as soon as more iPhone 18 info drops.